Hey peeps, what's going on? It's Josh and
Marvin.
It is me, Focus. How is you? Hey, it's Marvy. I want to go outside. Fuck. Making a fucking video. I have to pee.
okay, so I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they had literally given me the idea for a video, so I decided to go ahead and make it. For those of you that follow us for trucking, this isn't specifically about trucking, but it kind of is. And for those of you that follow us about like what we've talked about food and stuff in the past, or about the law of attraction, or like whatever, it's not specifically about those, but I feel like it all ties in. It really has to do with Dave Ramsey and his debt snowball and his plan for financial peace. Good Lord. Okay, that's better. So, I was talking to one of my buddies today, and we were talking about living for today versus living for tomorrow, right? And so there's a huge mind shift.
Is this for real?
Are you interrupting the video for a fucking meme? Yes, you are.
It's not a meme. It's an article.
That doesn't look real. Did you Snope that?
No.
Fact check, babe. That looks photoshopped as fuck. Alright. Muzzles for babies. What the hell's wrong with you people? Muzzles don't even need to be used on dogs most of the time when people are using them. Anyway. So, basically, there's a huge difference in the mindset between living for today, which is basically like, tomorrow may never come. We're parked curbside, and I'm a little nervous as to whether or not I'm allowed to be parked here.
It doesn't say no parking.
But there's no signs that say no parking, so I keep looking, and typically I like to take my glasses off when I'm vlogging so that I don't look at myself instead of looking at you guys, because it's rude. And also, it makes me feel self-conscious the whole time. So, basically, if you're living for today, you're only serving today. And the reason so, how do I explain this? I'm not even tired, I'm just like, how do I explain a notion so big? Number one, if you really want to understand it explained incredibly well, read Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace book, because there is nothing like reading it directly from the source. I'm secondhand, and I can paraphrase, and I have a lot of thoughts on this, some of which you'll hear, but there's nothing like reading Dave Ramsey. So, in the past, I was a free spirit, and I would spend, and all I gave a crap about was today. I wasn't worried about tomorrow, because in my mind, I was never going to have enough money, and I was never going to be out of debt, so why not enjoy today, because tomorrow may never come. And that's really, really dangerous, and also very stupid, because tomorrow does come. And if you're only living for today, when tomorrow comes, you're going to be fucked. So, the main thing about living for tomorrow is, right, there's this little 5-year-old inside of you when you're a free spirit. This little 5-year-old inside of you is like, I want this now, and I want that now, and I deserve this because my life is so hard, wham, wham, wham. Okay. Your life may be hard, and I'm wondering if they're going to come yell at us. I'm hoping they're not. Your life may be difficult. As a trucker, our lives can be very tense and nerve-wracking and difficult.
You want to blow off steam.
You want to blow off steam by eating something that you shouldn't eat that's going to impact you poorly tomorrow.
Or spend money.
Or you want to spend money on something just so that you feel like you got a treat. And we still do that sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. Not even close. What? Okay, but I don't like that angle, so...
Hold on,
So, it's really easy. Are you done?
Almost. Ow.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm done.
I can see you a little bit. Pull the curtain if you don't want to be seen, babe. Come on, I gotta make this video. She likes to hijack the videos.
I know.
What? She likes to hijack the videos, but she likes to act like she doesn't want to be in them. And then she hijacks them.
You're gonna break my sunglasses, you dumb puppy.
Why are your sunglasses in bed?
Because I was wearing them when you told me to go lay down earlier.
Ah. So, what we're talking about is that 5-year-old inside of you that wants things now, that wants things that are just a want, and you try to convince yourself that it's a need because you want them. You're only hurting your future self, right? And there is not a single person in, well, I don't want to say that. Most of us don't have to be in debt. And most of us actually have the means to get what we want out of life. And I know it's going to sound like crap and it's going to sound whatever, but it's actually true. You want to be debt free? You can actually do that. You just have to have the willpower to do it. You want to be healthier, skinnier? You can do that. It's just following through and having the willpower to not just live for today. You have to think about tomorrow. How am I going to feel tomorrow when this decision is made?
How are you going to feel when you're 65 or 70 and you still have to work because you never put away for retirement? And that's a thing.
How are you going to feel in a few months when you could have had that goal that you need to obtain, but instead you were making decisions that only served you in the moment and messed you up for your future? Don't get me wrong, you can probably get away with it for your life. You could probably make do living paycheck to paycheck.
I know that you can get away with it because you're seeing a prime example of it.
Okay, that's loud.
Marvin is dying hot. He's panting.
So, you can get away with it, but should you? Here's the deal. It's a matter of saying, well, I can get away with. I gotta take the glasses off because I keep looking in the screen and you can get away with it, but should you? Should you say, well, fuck it, I'm never gonna have enough money, so I might as well have fun? Is that actually fun, though? Is it actually fun to not have financial security? Is it actually fun to not be able to start that project you want to start because you can't put the money aside because you're eating your food or you're smoking your food or you're drinking your food? Is that actually fun? Is that serving you? No. What would serve you better is to buckle down, focus really hard, work for a certain amount of time, make a plan and make a budget. And work for a certain amount of time. And I don't care if you're budgeting your calories, budgeting your money, or budgeting your time so that you can achieve a goal. It applies to everything. It's not enough to simply say, I want this. It's not enough to simply say, I want to be skinny. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. Yeah, the law of attraction hears you. The universe hears you. And then the universe looks for you to take big steps. And the funny thing is, most of us, I feel like we convince ourselves that we can't do something because it's easier to not do it. It's easier to say, I can't do that, so I might as well have fun. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And you know it, and I know it, Maggie knows it, and Marvin knows it. It's easier, so I have a goal to every single day for a month to make it a habit to take these dogs for a walk no matter what kind of a day I've had, no matter how frustrated I am. And I also have a goal to write something every day for a month. That's called NaNoWriMo. It's coming up in November. But it's really easy to say, well, I just can't. And, you know, it's easy to say, well, I've had a really hard day and I just want to sit here for a few minutes that I don't have to sleep and just relax. And I deserve that. That doesn't serve me in the future. That serves my lazy ass right now. And you spending money now doesn't serve you in the future. Tomorrow, you're going to look back and be like, where did that money go? And here's the thing. When I was a free spirit, I'm not really a free spirit so much anymore. I can be in moments, but I've worked really hard to let go of that side of my personality, and it's been hard won. When I used to be a free spirit and I would spend, I would obsess about something that I needed in my life. I wanted this so bad I couldn't think about anything else. Nothing else. This would make me happy. This thing, or this specific food, or this drink, or whatever it was, that was going to make me happy. And you know what? It never did. Food has never actually made me happy. In fact, quite the opposite, right? All of the things that I've been crazy about and wanted so badly that I couldn't stop thinking about them, a couple of weeks after I bought them, it was on to the next thing. And it was always a next thing that I wanted to buy. And it was addictive. Because there was always something that I was fixated on and wanted. And not until I let go of that did I get debt free. Not until I said, it's more important to me. Is that a cop? Nope, regular car. Not until I said my future is more important than my present, because this moment only lasts for a moment and then it's gone and it's very easily forgotten. But my future, that is yet to become anything. So because it hasn't become anything yet, it could be anything. And when I started thinking like that, I was like, whoa. Because the future hasn't happened. Ellie! Oh no, Popo icons. No!
Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. We're parked curbside. I'm not sure if we're allowed to be here. There's no signs that say we can't be here. It's a commercial area. There are trucks left and right, but there's none parked on the street, and I'm not really sure. But all of the truck stops locally are like full, so I'm like, yikes. Cross your fingers for us. Or, you know, send emojis and watch me get really uncomfortable, because that's a thing too. But yeah, somebody asked me to make this video about this topic, which is why I am. I'm not trying to step up on a soapbox, but I know a little bit about, you know, being the curb. Wait, I can't.
Not red.
It's not red, but I don't know if it's yellow. Let me go out and look.
I don't think so. I was looking.
You were looking?
Yeah.
Hang on. I can't climb out with one hand, so I'm going to put you guys down. Peter, don't get on the phone. Okay. Let's see. There is no color to the curb. The curb is like that. Oh, that makes sense. But I don't see any signs. I don't see anything. Woohoo! Okay. I'm going to put you guys down real quick for a second again so I can climb up in with both hands. Because safety is always my #1 priority. Okay. Ellie said we're probably good if it's not painted. and there's no signs. Hopefully. She figured. There's a Peterbilt. Petey! Hi, puppy. What you chewing on?
Are you chewing on the big thing?
Is he chewing on his brother?
No. His brother's right here.
Yeah, it looks like he's got the horn. Does he like it? Safety and puppies. That's what I care about. Exactly. Uh-oh. Is that a cop? Nope. Minivan.
Oh my God.
Breeder mobile.
Who said safety and puppies?
Ellie did.
I have a soft spot on my head.
Child bride. You have a soft spot, babe?
There's something going on, a bruise or something. Did you hit me?
I did not hit you. I don't hit you. I don't ever even want to hit you. Sometimes I want to shake you a little when you make me real mad, but I still wouldn't. Again, thinking for the future. In the moment, it would feel good to shake Maggie when she makes me mad.
Never ever shake the baby.
But it wouldn't be good for my future self, or her future self, or her current self. It just would be bad. So I just go ahead and don't do that. Sometimes...
Grumpy little boy.
Is he grumpy? That's because he wants to you-know-what. And I'm going to. So, basically, long and rambly, but essentially, it's my opinion that in a relationship, you need a free spirit and you need a nerd. And it's kind of funny because in my history with Maggie, what I've seen so far is I've seen Maggie go from free spirit and resisting Dave Ramsey to, because I made Dave's name a curse in our household, and that was my mistake. But once she started reading about it, she ended up getting us.
I hated that book. Are you kidding me?
What?
I hated that book. Reading it is terrible.
You need to listen to the
No,
audiobook.
I was gonna say, if you listen to the audiobook, it's way better.
Because he's interesting, and Dave Ramsey's, his talks are amazing.
But his book is boring to just read straight.
Well, that's because there's no... I don't know. There's no personality in the book that you can discern as easily. I don't know. I listened to the audiobook the first time, and it was a game changer for me. So, but I always listen to audiobooks because before I did trucking, I was a dog walker, and you can't walk around with a paperback book in your hands when you're a dog walker. You need to listen to something. Or a trucker. Definitely. There are some truckers that drive down the road and they're reading books, and those are the people that are not thinking of their future selves, or even anyone else's current self, because that's just hella dangerous. So I believe that in a relationship you need a free spirit and you need a nerd. The nerd makes sure that you don't eat Alpo, and the free spirit makes sure that you have a life. Because you need to. You need to still have fun, even when you're working on, any project. If you're working on getting healthy, you still need to have fun, whatever form that takes. If you're working on eliminating your debt, you still need to have fun. If you're working on writing a book, you still need to have fun. And the free spirit ensures that. So there's a place in the relationship for both of you, because if you were absolutely the same, that would be really boring. You'd basically be dating yourself. And I don't know about you guys, but I could never date myself. I don't even know what Maggie sees in me. But I'm grateful for her differences. Although I do have to say, since she started, coming around. Are you a cop? Identify yourself, sir.
Oh my God, every minivan you see is not a cop.
That's not a minivan. That might actually be an undercover cop. It's like one of those big cop cars, but it's not a cop car, I don't think. Because it didn't have that extra little light doohickey. Maybe it did, I'm not sure. Anyway. I'm grateful for Maggie's differences, because if she were just like me, I don't think that's not life, living with only people that are just like you. No. I I think our opposites are what make us a good team ultimately and give us balance. So, the individual that I spoke to that actually was like, why don't you make a video about this? I think that the differences that exist between the free spirit and the nerd are necessary, but you have to meet in the middle. And it sounds like, to me, even when I first started thinking about all of this, I was like, well, Maggie needs to come over to my side because we need to do this and it has to be serious and it has to be all or nothing. And I was wrong. Since then, since I've started trucking, we've done whitewater rafting, which if you asked me a year from now if I would ever go whitewater rafting, I would kick you in your shin.
You're stupid.
Because I'm scared of water but I don't regret that we did it, although getting thrown in the water and seeing her fly past me when it was one of the most
I did not fly past you. You're so dramatic.
No, you did. You literally came towards me and then the water swept you away. You literally, yes, that happened.
Okay.
And then she came out of the water like, I'm great. I just went down a class 3 fucking
Why is my voice like that?
rapid and I had fun. Everything's great. And I was like, where is she? Get her in the boat. You're not supposed to go down the rapids outside of the boat. Otherwise, people would just do that normally and not have the boat, because I'm sure the boat is expensive. So basically, why are we out of focus? Oh, we're good now. So, I don't regret that. And we've gone to Vegas, which was awesome. We didn't go, thankfully, during the period of time where there was a madman on the loose murdering innocent people, and maybe not innocent people, but murdering people awfully. We didn't go during that time. We went for vacation, and we just went to a family member's wedding, which I was like, Maggie was like trying to find outfits for us, and I was like, I was stressed. I was like, we can't be spending this money. We have debt and blah, 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 blah. And she gives me a reason to have fun, even when I don't want to and I resist it.
And then you dance the Cupid Shuffle.
Oh, I danced the Cupid Shuffle. Ellie was there the weekend before that.
I know.
That's crazy. That makes me afraid for you. Are you a police officer?
Oh my god, you're being ridiculous.
No, not a police officer. That's terrifying because the world needs Ellie O'Dare, so I'm gonna need you to not
and my mom
be in danger.
Like, going back this week for work.
Yeah, Mom is going back this week to Vegas for work.
And going to a concert.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because she wants to.
Oh no!
Ow, Peter!
Ellie just did a bunch of cop emojis.
You are a bit paranoid, babe.
I mean, I just don't want to get into trouble with any of the popo. I want nothing to do with them.
Tell Ellie about your thing.
My thing?
Yeah.
Could you maybe add in a few adjectives? I'm not sure what thing you're referring to.
It's a noun.
Okay, a thing is a noun, but you could add some descriptors so I know what thing you're referring to.
You found out about this morning. If you don't want to talk about it, I don't want to say what I'm talking about.
About the load?
No, look at me.
My glasses are gonna fall off. Oh, I'm pretty sure they could. So Maggie melted my glasses.
Yeah, I did.
With our electric skillet. Can you see that? Can you see it? She melted my glasses. With the skillet. So, when I got a ticket for going out of my lane because there were construction workers and the police officer said I hit a cone. Yeah, she melted my glasses, Ellie.
It was an accident.
You know, the problem is, I should have... So, what I do with my glasses, I hang them up here. Okay? And I normally keep them up there. But this one night, I was like tired, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit them on the nightstand. You know, the little cubby right by, you know, the APU controls. I was like, nah, whatever. I'm just gonna put them there.
Well, normally when you do that, you put it on the inside of the cubby.
I thought I did, but it was dark, so I may not have. Ultimately, it's my fault because I didn't put them away. But what had happened was we have an electric skillet, and she cooks on the truck, and so she puts it on top of the drawer. And she pulled the drawer out, put the skillet on top. It's got legs, and the legs don't get hot, which is really cool because it wasn't a very expensive skillet, and it's really easy to clean.
Yeah, but the whole outside of the skillet gets really fucking hot.
Not a cop. Good. The what?
The outside of the skillet gets really hot, as evidenced by my 3rd-degree burn.
Okay, if you had a 3rd-degree burn, I'm pretty sure bone would be showing. Wouldn't it?
Yes, but dramatic, that is not the point.
Dramatic Maggie is dramatic. So anyway, so my glasses were folded up like so. And I guess they slid down off of the edge under the skillet, and they were just the right height that they melted. And so they melted into really sharp points, which I then snapped off. Damn it. Because they were too sharp, they were like cutting me. And now they're sharp still, but they're a little bit better.
Here, what are you doing?
I could actually probably use the dog's nail Dremel to like file them down so they're not sharp. That might actually be what I do. But in a few weeks, we're going to go to Kalamazoo for Thanksgiving. And so I'm going to go to America's Best there. And then it takes like 7 to 10 business days to get your glasses. So I'm going to have them shipped to California because for Christmas, we're trying to go to California. And so I'll get a tester pair of contacts. I'll have these. And then they can send my glasses. I'm going to get prescription sunglasses. And I'm going to get prescription regular glasses. And, yeah, so we'll be able to have them shipped to California.
You're so fancy.
I mean, professional driver. I'm just concerned that I'm going to have to get bifocals. Because lately, if I'm reading something, I have to, like, put my glasses up if I'm looking at my phone for the Prime app. You just went to Kazoo? I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm specifically excited, other than you were in the town where my family lives.
Ellie, did you go to Sprinkle?
No, that's General Mills.
But that's in Kazoo.
Yes, but that's like the drop area. Yeah. Next time you're in Kazoo, let me know if you are bored or have time there, and because I can have one of my sisters show you around town a little bit. Katie and Caitlin are really super sweet and nice, and they would definitely look out for anyone.
Have you had an exam at the Kazoo one before?
What?
Have you had an exam at the Kazoo one before?
Are you talking about America's Best?
Yeah.
Yes. Why?
Because I'm seeing what days they're open, or what days are closed in November.
Oh, okay.
They're only
Yeah.
closed on the 23rd and every Sunday. So if we get to the 21st and we're leaving the 24th, we might be able to pick up your glasses on the 24th.
We're on a bus route. A bus just went by very quickly. Any concern from the back?
Ellie, are you going home for Thanksgiving?
Davis Creek is down the road at the right turn at the light into General Mills. Ah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Hi, Bug.
Yeah, my sisters literally live like 5 minutes from there.
Yes, thank you.
And this is like my adoptive family. Not that that makes them any less, but my mom and dad live maybe 10 minutes from there. Not quite. So yeah, you were like really close to my family. Which we're going to be there for Thanksgiving.
Was she close to where we almost died?
We almost died?
Yeah,
When did we almost die?
in the car crash.
What car crash?
When I first met you.
Oh, not in the truck. This was in my personal vehicle when we were going through a light. I was proceeding legally and another driver went through a red light and hit us, it was not my fault. Just saying. We didn't almost die, but my head did smack into the window. It hurt. It hurt so bad, I instantly got angry.
And you yelled at that lady?
I yelled at her because she went through a red light. And I had smacked my head really hard, and I was feeling weirdly protective over you because, I don't know, this wasn't my proudest moment. I don't normally yell at people when something bad happens, but...
That was like, what, the first or second day I got there?
That was your first night there. I've seen people run red lights every single trip to Kalamazoo. It's actually a thing, I think. Because I used to see it all the time. I used to drive around for pet sitting when I lived in Kalamazoo. And people were just like, I'm just going to go through this red light because... And there's no cameras.
Because I can. Move over, puppy.
Are you coming up to hang out with Ellie?
No, I don't know what I'm doing, actually.
She's coming up to hang out with Ellie.
I'm making the puppy move. Oh my gosh, I have this new shampoo and it's giving me life.
What shampoo is it?
Garnier Whole Blends, the restorative blend. Oh my god. It's making my hair amazing.
Garnier?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Garnier.
The one on Sprinkle just south of 94, people rapid across when left turn gets the green. Yup. Sprinkle is, generally speaking, a little bit of a clusterfuck because those roundabouts weren't always there. I lived there when they weren't there, and it was like under construction for forever, and then it almost seemed like overnight they sprouted the roundabouts, and I was just like, whoa. So yeah, but Sprinkle is known for being kind of bad. West Edge is really bad for like traffic, but I don't think you would ever have to go down West Edge in a truck unless you were delivering to Meyer.
My puppy is my child because he likes ice just like I do.
He also likes pretzel sticks just like I do. The roundabouts kind of suck. Yeah, there's no kind of about that, Ellie. The roundabouts absolutely suck. Especially because most people, I don't feel like they know that they're supposed to, like, yield the right-of-way to... Not like I should come out and they have to brake, but, like, if I'm in the roundabout, or if we're in the roundabout, they're not supposed to enter and shimmy up alongside us because we need more room to navigate. We can't just turn on a dime, and it seems like a lot of people don't know that. So, if you're a four-wheeler... and you see a trucky truck in the roundabout, just stay out for a second. Just let us get out of your way. Promise it'll be easier. I promise you. And we'll give you a little friendly wave. Maggie likes to make fun of my wave because I'll be like, thank you, you know, and I'll give a wave to them. And it makes people smile when I do that, almost always. Unless they're already really, really mad, and then they're just like, and I'm like, wow, you'll get happy in the same pants you got mad in. Where have I heard that before, Ellie?
Is that what Darwin says?
No, that's from Leah. But yeah, so, if you're ever in Kalamazoo and you have some time to kill, let me know, because my sisters will definitely take care of you. Because they're awesome like that.
In fact, if you just want to plan to be there for Thanksgiving, that would be great. Just kidding.
Ellie could totally come over for Thanksgiving, but I imagine she has family to be with.
I know, she's probably going to be with her dad.
Ellie, if you don't have anything to do for Thanksgiving, feel free to meet us in Kalamazoo, because that's where we're going to be. And we'll definitely bring you along to the family, you know, hang out and stuff. If you don't have somewhere to be, but you probably do. But if you didn't, for any reason, yeah.
Unless you have allergies to cats, then you're not invited, because you would die.
I don't think... well, Katie and Caitlin don't have cats at their place.
Yeah, but Thanksgiving is a mom and dad's.
True. And they have cats. For days. It's awesome. Everybody gets a cat on their lap. The coffee machine at the rest area just east of Kalamazoo makes hot chocolate. That's rad.
I've been wanting hot chocolate for months, I feel like.
Why didn't you get it?
I don't know.
You fucked up.
No. I'm not disagreeing with you. Whoa, that truck is full of like dirt. It looks like.
Yeah, dirt bag.
Happy.
He's like Linus. Anyway, so to wrap up the previous conversation, honestly, life is a series of, in my opinion, growing up in stages. And I'm still not done. I don't think you're ever really done. At least that's what my granddaddy said. Dirtbox, really. That's what Ellie said. My granddaddy was basically like of the mentality that he's like, I'm still not grown up and I'm 85, you know? And I kind of feel like I get that, you know? I'm 37 years old and I still feel like every day I'm learning so much. And I don't just mean trucking. Although, yes. Not even... Is that a cop?
Oh my god.
I'll stop looking for cops when I go to bed. Seriously, though. I'm just nervous. I think we're fine. Ellie said we're okay. We should be good. I don't know. I feel like I'm constantly learning. But the one thing that I feel like I have kind of gotten a little bit of a grasp on, not with eating, because I still struggle with my eating, but with money at least, I've started to get the concept of spending just willy-nilly, You have messed up my lighting angle.
Oh, sorry.
I take no responsibility if not okay. Totally fine. I understand. Are you and Peterbilt done running amok? Okay, now that's worse. Can you turn that back on? Okay. I don't know why, but multiple light sources seems to help somehow and not make me look completely like ghosted out. So yeah, this individual asked me to make a video about this and just talk about it a little bit because I was talking on the phone to them and they were like, they would like to see other people's input. So if you made it this far into this long meandering video, text me where you are afterward and I'll let you know if I know the area. Okay. Well, I'll Facebook you.
You really should just get her number.
What? I'm bad about that. Yeah, so they asked me to make a video because they'd like to not only hear my thoughts, but hear what other people have to say about it. So, if you're a nerd, if you're a free spirit, if you like Dave Ramsey, if you hate Dave Ramsey, if you think you should spend all your money before your next paycheck, or if you think you should save, I'd love to see your comments below. I'm not comment whoring. I'm just simply looking for some input for this individual because they requested that. And whenever somebody messages me and says I'd like to see a video or talks to me and says, could you make a video about this? I usually try and do that. It's usually long and rambly, but that's just kind of because that's my personality. But for me, becoming the nerd has been a badge of honor because I've worked to become someone who's not just spending stupidly, someone who's not just eating stupidly, although I still do. Let's be honest. I mean, you can see me. You're not blind. So,
shut up. You're
I'm
making very good choices.
Well, no, but I mean, I'm still learning. It's still a process. I'm still figuring shit out myself. So I'm not trying to step up on a soapbox, but it does hurt my heart when I see other people just having the mentality of I'll never be out of debt, so I might as well have fun, because that's how I used to be, and I know different now because I've gotten myself out of debt. And it's liberating when you get that $1,000 emergency fund. For me, if I don't have that, I can't breathe right. It stresses me out on a level so deep that I can't even I'm not even cognitively aware that that's why I'm stressed, but it's a part of it. It's like a day without dogs. It just doesn't feel right. So once you find this new way of living, I promise you, I swear to you on all that is good, it will be worth it if you can postpone your little angry 5-year-old inside yourself enough to experience what it feels like to think of the future more than to think of the present. Because, I mean, it is worth it. It's hard to delay that instant gratification. And I think that's a lot of us have that issue where we want what we want now. I don't want to wait. But I promise you.
Smells good.
She said, my hair smells good. As she's pulling her hair and going,
I'm making beard with my hair.
there's a puppy.
Puppy.
Who is the Peterbilt?
Come here, puppy.
Peterbilt lives in a Cascadia because irony. Hello? Oh, no. I didn't order this. Oh, no. Ow. Oh, God. Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, all right. That's... Oh, goodness. There's a puppy. Oh, you did a puppy. Okay, off. Nope. Okay, nope. No. Stop. I think Peterbilt understands. Ellie did. What? Is there a cop?
What?
Why'd you say uh-oh?
My hair is a mess. Not for that reason.
Oh, man. Ellie did a puppy with a truck with a... Peterbilt was looking for the popo. So, yeah. I'm going to end this because I have to walk 2 puppies and then I need to do some writing tonight because I've promised myself to work on that. And
oh, no.
What? What?
Chris wrote to us again.
Oh, no. Is he okay? Oh, don't say on here because that's his. I don't want to. He literally called during the wedding. I didn't answer because it was the wedding. So I did the Cupid Shuffle, you guys. It was awesome. I had so much fun. Oh no. Haha, not a cop.
It's a pickup truck. Are you kidding me?
I did not have my glasses down. Without my glasses, blind as a bat. Although bats could probably see better than me when I'm blind because they can do that. And then they see it when it comes. No? Okay. Guys, I hope that you make decisions for tomorrow and not today. That's the moral of the story. I'm still working on it with money. I've kind of gotten a good handle on it with food. I'm working on it. And, but yeah, I hope that this video in some small way helped someone. And if not, I'm sorry. It's very long, very rambly. And, although we had an Ellie O'Dare just stop-in appearance. So that was pretty rad. Pretty epic. We're a fan, Ellie.
Oh, no. Technically, we're 2 or 3 or 4 fans. Not
4 fans.
1.
Hey, Marvin did let her pet him.
That is a miracle.
I would say the pug's a fan. What? My phone is knocking. I'm not even sure. Not a cop. Okay. Alright, guys. It's been real. Thank you for hanging out to watch this. If you have any advice for my friend, please leave it in the comments. Not because I want to see your comments, but because genuinely I was asked to make this video, so I wanted to see if I could help even with my thoughts. And, to that friend...
What the fuck?
Can you calm down for a second, please, and let me finish this? To that friend. Person, you know who you are. I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through. I promise you it will get better. I promise you that through communication, you can make this work. It's just a matter of, in the kindest way possible, giving a clear expectation of what you can and cannot and will not do. And that's not mean. That's just trying. So sometimes you have to be tough so that, in order to be kind. And so if you're trying to help provide for someone else, sometimes you have to tell them no, much like a kid or a dog. Not that I'm comparing a loved one to a dog, but
I am not a dog.
It's the same kind of principle. I love you, and so sometimes I'm going to have to say no to your ass because you're not saying no to yourself. And so that, if done properly and lovingly, I think, Honky Tonk, what's up, girl? I think sometimes if you do it in a loving but firm way, if you're assertive while also being kind, and mind you, the nerd has to meet the free spirit part of the way. You don't want to necessarily say yes to everything, but you don't want to say no to everything, because, again, they're there for a reason. And I don't know, I hope that makes sense. I hope that this helps in some way. And I honestly, genuinely hope that everything works out for you and you get everything that you want and deserve out of this life, because you're an amazing person, and I hope that everything's okay for you. And if it's not, I'm here for you. Honky Tonk said, I'm back at school practicing. Wait, it's not. Come on, show me the map. I'm back at school practicing. Retest Thursday. I nailed every back today and drove that big thing like I knew what I was doing. Not like you knew what you were doing. You do know what you're doing. So good for you. I'm glad that the backing is going good. Did you hear what Honky Tonk said? She's got a mouthful of ice.
Yes, I did.
So Thursday, keep us posted. Let us know how it goes, okay? Ellie said, booyah.
You can do this, Honky Tonk.
You can. I mean, honestly, I hate to sound like whatever, but if I could do it, you can certainly do it. I was literally shaking for my test. Shaking. And every time, in like every section that I got through, I was like, really? I did it? I was on the road test, and the instructor and his assistant was sitting back there in this truck. I know. And he was sitting over there, and he was like, all right, you want to go ahead and make... he was like, we're done. He's like, if you want to go ahead and up here make your left back into... And I was like, we're done? And he was like, yeah, unless you wanted to go for more. I was like, oh, no. That's good. And I didn't know if I had passed or if I had done something wrong. And, he just wasn't saying anything. So I didn't, get upset and hit something. It's nerve-wracking. But once you're through it, it's done. It's just in the rearview mirror that, we don't have. So it's not, it's in a mirror.
What?
I don't know. She said, I'm going to get it this time. I know you are. We have complete faith in you.
Would it be me being the free spirit if I said, could we just buy the Instant Pot now as we have the money? It would be so great.
This is where Josh says no. We literally just bought a $150 Ninja that you don't use. So yeah, I feel like...
But I'll use the Instant Pot. And we didn't just buy that.
Ellie said truck, and then there's a bunch of dust clouds behind it. Drive that truck. No.
Please.
The delay, it's literally like less than a month and a half. It's almost November.
It's 2 months.
No.
Yes.
It's October 23rd.
Right, and we're going to be home for Christmas the 25th.
Okay, so 2 months.
Exactly.
That's 60 days.
We could just buy it now.
If you can delay the little 5-year-old inside you for 60 days.
I don't want to delay the 5-year-old inside of me. I have the money now.
We have the money.
Yes, so why can't we spend it?
No. Oh my goodness.
This is a real life experience, guys.
Honky Tonk's not with Palmer. Honky Tonk said, I feel much better even though they switched. Wait, where did it go? I feel much better even though they switched from 10-speed truck to 13-speed on me.
Oh.
And then Ellie said, are you with Palmer? I didn't know we had 13s. Other than Old 50. She's in a private school in Oklahoma. I'm only reading it because when I post this, it doesn't post the chat for whatever reason. So if I don't say what people are typing, then it makes no sense for anyone else. So that's why I repeat your comments. And also, I'm redundant as fuck. Don't care.
Kinda.
Sorry, not sorry. So essentially, I guess this is a real-time example. Maggie wants to buy an Instapot. And it's...
Well, no, I already have it guaranteed as a gift.
She
for
said,
Christmas.
sweet, good luck. Ellie said, good luck to Honky Tonk. So, Mom is going to buy it for us for Christmas. So, Maggie wants to buy it now. And then what happens at Christmas time?
We get something else.
But then that money's out the window twice.
Why?
Because that money that we have now is meant to be saved. Or put towards a debt. So, if you're spending that money now, and then come Christmas time you want to get something else, then we're just spending that money.
We're not going to get something else for ourselves for Christmas. Mom is.
Right. But... oh, everybody should be one of Ellie's subscribers. She's rad. That's a no-brainer. If you guys haven't subscribed to Ellie O'Dare's channel, you need to get your butts over there and do that now because she's the dopest. Yeah, but if we don't spend that money now and just wait for Christmas, then we just get it for Christmas. And we don't spend the money, and the money goes to something else like a debt. Whereas if we spend the money now, and then Mom gets us something else for Christmas, then we've just spent the money. And in the meantime, you're making delicious foods in the skillet that we bought for that purpose, and it's rad.
But I want to make chili.
We don't need chili right now.
Yes, we do. It's getting cold.
Ellie said, heart.
Ellie, don't you think we need chili? Honky Tonk.
Ellie, are you a free spirit or are you more of a nerd?
Oh, she is a nerd. Come on.
Team nerd.
But I feel like with equipment, like camera stuff, she could be a free spirit.
Chili may not be a good idea in close quarters. Honky Tonk with the assist.
Hello.
Boom.
In these close quarters, there are no secrets.
Yeah, the pug stinks us out. Oftentimes.
No, the puppy.
The puppy, too. She's a free-range nerd.
Yes.
Maggie's a nerd in training.
Who wants her Instapot?
So, you had $100 worth of free money, spending money, that you could have used to get your Instapot. And what did you use that for?
Actually, I'm getting that money back because I'm returning the outfit I
So
bought
once
with
you
it.
get that money back deposited into the account, you can use it for the Instapot. Actually.
And I'm
Delay the 5-year-old. I have to. There are things I want, and I delay the 5-year-old as much as possible. Okay. Honky Tonk said, I'm a gypsy nerd. That's kind of perfect for this lifestyle if you think about it. Gypsy. I mean, in a truck, you know? So, yeah. Anything else, my dear?
I want my instant pot.
I love you.
Love you.
Oh my goodness. So you guys, I have this. Look at this face. He's pissed. He wants to go outside.
Look at this face.
Well, you're adorable, but I say no to you because I'm trying to be kind. Sometimes saying no is the kindest thing. I have a roomie this time. Truck and Z's. Does that mean Ellie's going to bed?
Puppy.
Really? And then what happened?
Sometimes he sings along with the radio and it's epic.
He totally does.
Good night, Ellie.
Peter said, good night. Hey! I didn't order all that. Get your paws off me. Her wife is going to go with her and do medical billing. Be careful if she's going to a school for like medical transcription or whatever, because many of those are like scammy.
Joshua did it. Well, you didn't go to school for it.
I did medical billing at Quest Diagnostics.
That's what I said. I meant.
I didn't go to school for it.
That's
One of
what
my
I just
exes
said.
did. And it was basically like a scam. Peter
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Show the peeps.
Oh, Memory Heart. Okay,
Yo.
they can't see that. Hold on.
We drank all the alcohol this weekend, peeps.
You guys, I drank tequila. And
Oh my gosh, no. Okay, so hold on. Let me see. So, do I look okay?
you look beautiful as always.
So,
Do you want to be on camera now? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, maybe. Josh,
Do you want me to turn the camera
was
towards you or
not-
no?
I can't see myself. So, Josh was put on both of us.
Well, I'm not exactly sure how to do that.
Okay,
babe,
never mind. Just
because-
put on yourself. So
No.
basically, Josh was drinking beer all last night, and he was fine. Like, he didn't seem drunk really at all. Maybe, you know, a little tipsy, but not like,
Everybody in the club was tipsy.
not drunk in the slightest. Hi, honky tonk. And then all of a sudden he was saying he was like super drunk, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know that he drank my margarita that I didn't drink after he drank all the beer. And that is how he got drunk. So,
Okay,
good
so
to know.
tequila
It
and
was a fun wedding.
Tequila and I have a history, right? So
I didn't think that they were going to have tequila in the margaritas because they're dry. Or
no,
whatever.
those were alcoholic margaritas.
No, I know, but I didn't know that that's what, like,
Yeah, and
there's a whole thing with Texas.
I understand that.
No, I was going to say.
Joe Nichols. So, I mean, basically, like, I had several beers. And just a blonde and an IPA. Like, I was going back and forth and drinking. And I was fine, because I can handle my beer. I pace myself, whatever. I drank up until, like, when we left, because I didn't have to drive. I wasn't driving back to the motel. And I didn't drive until, well, like, 24 hours from then.
And you weren't acting stupid.
Gotcha. So it was like quite some time, you know, there was more than 24 hours in between that and whatnot. And so, but basically like, the last drink I had was a margarita and I was just like, I feel funny instantly. Not instantly, but like I drank it and then the car ride, I was starting to feel funny. Thank you. I was starting to feel funny and I was like, I'm feeling very drunk. And my sister called and I was, by that point, laying down and the room was spinning. And I don't get the spins from beer usually, unless I really am stupid. How long did it take you to get your CDL? I'm trying to go to Palmer next week. What, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks I had my CDL. You're at the terminal for like a couple of days in class training.
You're there from like a few days to a week.
Yeah. And then you go out on a truck with your trainer, who may or may not continue training you after you get your CDL. You come back, you test, you've got your CDL. Boom. Done. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast once you get your CDL. What is on my shoulder? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to sleep, y'all. I gotta practice more tomorrow. Good luck, honky tonk.
Bye.
Thanks. Was it scary to drive? Cowgirl, so...
Cowgirl?
That's what the girl that's asking... Well, I'm assuming girl because your username is Cowgirl, so...
Oh, so we have honky tonk and we have cowgirl.
Indeed. We have a demographic. We like us some country.
We do.
I love country. Anyway, so for me... The first day I was shaky and I was all over the road, not in like a dangerous way, but I was all over the road like my hands were shaking and I was white knuckling it and I was just like, and then once that happened, you won't drive big city your first. And honestly, you'll drive in Missoula if you go to Palmer. Tiffany should be at the training center and she's gonna take you out on the road and you might go out with Darwin. There's also another new guy. I don't know him. He's like a safety guy. I don't know him, so I can't speak to him. Not that's what they said.
Chris's position?
I don't think I think Tiffany does what Chris did. Anyway, that's whatever. But basically, you're gonna go out on the road in Missoula. You're gonna be driving like you'll do a roundabout because that's on the DOT test. After my initial driving, I wasn't scared of driving the rig so much as I was afraid of backing. And the important thing for your test to get your CDL, is you have to practice your pre-tripping and you have to practice your backing. And whether or not your trainer gets out and pre-trips, you should be doing that. Don't look for them to hold your hand and be like, all right, cowgirl. Don't look for them to hold your hand and guide you to pre-trip. Do it yourself. Show initiative. Get out and like, if fueling needs to be done, get out and do that, although that's not a part of the test. Back every opportunity you get. The driving, it's not as hard as you're thinking it's going to be. It's not as scary as you're thinking it's going to be. The hardest part is getting over your own nerves, in my opinion. Is that a cop?
No.
Okay. Minivan. So yeah, you will be okay. And if you need help, our email is under there. A lot of people email us. Feel free to do so. And it looks like we've got an email from Chris to address. I don't know what's going on, but we've got to go look at that. So I have it's 9 o'clock, so I've got 12 hours until I deliver. So basically, I'm gonna cut this off. Cowgirl, our email is down there. If you need any more questions, feel free to email. We're always happy to try and help. We've gotten some emails from a couple of people that are getting ready to come to Palmer, And so yeah, I love your videos, by the way. Keep up the good work. Oh, it's so awesome. Thank you. YouTube's been a big part of my life, and Maggie's life too. Oh, it's a big bus. Okay, well. Okay.
We're making a new channel.
We're also making a new channel, but we haven't done it yet, so we're not going to say the username so it doesn't get scooped up. And also, that might not be available, that username. Did you already make it?
No, not yet.
Alright, go scoop it before we say it.
Oh.
Anyway, but we'll talk about that more as we go along. How long have you been working there? I started in February.
No, you didn't. You started January 1st.
January 1st. I got my CDL in February. No.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me look. Hang on. Let me check my CDL. Oh, don't fall. Don't
That's
fall.
You realize you got that CDL after you got your actual CDL because you had to get your Montana one first.
Oh, crap. That's true. I don't know when I got my CDL because it's not going to stay on there. No, I got it right before.
You got it in February because I went back to my Facebook and I had done a post and I found it.
Technically, you don't work there. Ha! Ellie's back, and she proved my point that I was right. You don't technically work there until you get your CDL.
I get that, but I'm pretty sure that the girl was asking when you started at Jim Palmer.
And do you have to sign a contract? Yes, you do. It's a 1-year contract.
If you come in without your CDL. Okay, bye.
Really, though.
Oh, if anyone's just... These Apple Tic Tacs are life.
I'm pretty sure they'd make my ears red. My ears get red when I eat apples or drink apple juice.
It's fake apples. They're delicious, though. You should try them. Not you. The other people.
Y'all should try them because my ears will get red. So yeah, if you're not...
If you drink apple cider, let's go to a style.
And my ears get red. I'm going to prove everyone wrong that a female can drive. Ellie's a female driver and she's the dopest. You can absolutely drive. In fact, I would argue that...
Leah is dope. She was your trainer.
Well, yeah, but Leah's been driving since the dinosaurs roamed.
She's still a woman.
Well, of course. I'm just saying. But Ellie's right here. So I was like, case in example. Boom. Cowgirl, if you haven't gone to Ellie O'Dare's channel, she makes videos. You need to do it. You need to do it now. She did a trip planning video that is really, really useful. I still watch it sometimes because it's helpful. Just saying. Although I know how to trip plan now, but it's, I don't know, it's reassuring, it's comforting, because I learned a lot from Ellie. So, now I'm kind of, I guess, giving advice where I still feel like I know nothing, but I learned a lot from Ellie and my trainer, and yeah. And also Allie Knight's videos, but Allie doesn't truck anymore.
But she was a great female trucker, too.
She was an amazing female trucker, for sure. There's a lot of females out there that... I was at a receiver, and I had the hardest time bumping this dock. I'm telling you, I had people mad at me. It was... And then this girl drives up in a Peterbilt long nose and backs in, does one pull-up and backs in, and easy response. I was like, show me how it is done. What happened to Ellie, if you don't mind me asking? Do you mean Allie? Because Ellie still drives and she's dope. I think you're talking about Allie. Her and her boyfriend Steve decided to become an RVing couple. And so now they drive around on their RV.
They're not doing that right now, though.
Well, they're not doing that right now because there's something going on. Did she say publicly what's going on?
On her Facebook.
Oh, on her Facebook. I don't know if that's public.
Like 1 million people saw it, so I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, she's having some problems with anxiety and whatnot. So she's not doing the RV right now because she's in treatment for her anxiety and stuff. But I'm pretty sure.
Anxiety struggle is real.
It really is. Anxiety sucks. Fuel is expensive too. That's true. Yeah.
Oh, but I would figure it out. If we had an RV life, I would be so happy. We are going to after we sell our book.
So yeah, there's that. And that is also, I can't see that. What is that? Is that John Green?
Yeah, that's all the Turtles All the Way Down books.
I'm still reading John Green's Turtles All the Way Down.
Your signed copy?
My
oh, girl.
signed copy.
Oh, wow.
Did you just call me "oh girl"?
I wasn't saying it like that. But
Actually, that's like a Megan Tonjes thing where she calls everyone girl. I'm secure enough in my masculinity, even in this extremely tight t-shirt. It's
you
tighter.
wore very tight clothes this weekend.
It's tighter than I like it. Maggie's got me wearing clothes that actually fit. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Not sure at all. Like, I've always been a baggy jeans and a baggy hoodie type person. And so I wore a dress shirt that was actually like the right size, and it just felt really tight.
You picked everything out. I didn't.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying. I didn't
Excuse me.
I did not force you.
Excuse me. Excuse me. How dare you? Watch the videos. In my earlier videos, there's a link to a Prime couple goals.
said that?
Us? Cowgirl. Us couple goals? Aw, much love to you. What? You say.
What?
Say hi.
Hi.
Maggie instantly is like, my hair. Oh no. Anyway, so I got to get to writing. Cowgirl, if you need any, like, if I can do anything to help you,
Hit us up.
email us. What's the email? The Gatlin Fam YT at Gmail. Gatlin is my last name, so the Gatlin Fam FAM YT for YouTube. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, you can, whatever, at Gmail. A lot of people have been emailing, and so if you have any additional questions, if we're not live and you can't, just send a message, and Maggie will almost always answer because I'm driving, so she can type stuff out. But it's both of us, so you can always message that. But, could you
Wait, what?
I don't know. She just typed, could you comma.
Could we emote?
Oh, I can emote.
Evolve?
I have evolved. Not a cop. Could you email me Palmer's number? Sorry.
Yes. We could give her Haley's number.
Actually, do you have Alex's number?
Who?
Alex was my recruiter.
No. You do.
I don't, but I can't get it. I don't know how I would email you, but
Love.
if you email me.
In your wallet is Alex's card.
Really?
Give me the wallet, I'll get the card.
No, wait.
It's also Haley's is in there.
Well, Haley's the head. We want to send her to Alex, who is actually. Hang on. That's Haley.
Enter your birthday and gender. Okay.
Okay. That's Darwin's number.
For Google, you can put a custom gender.
That's rad. No, I don't have Alex's card in here.
Let me go to the Palmer website. I'm pretty sure her number's on there.
Okay. Oh, okay, I will email you after the live video is over. Yeah, if you email, we can respond, and I'll give you Alex's number, because I can't access my contacts when I'm live, because it'll just cut it off. Anyway, and I also have to go message Ellie. So yeah, guys, these videos are always really fun, and it's super cool to be able to connect with you guys, to that individual that asked me to, you know, kind of make this video. I hope it helped. I hope you're okay, and most of all, I hope you know that you're not alone, and we're here to support and help in any way that we can. I gotta go walk some pups, and then I have some writing to do, so much love. Peep out. Babe, say bye.
Me.